Hi, David here of Lancaster Honda, and here we've got a 2020 20 plate Honda CR-V. It's the 2 litre hybrid, and what I'll be doing in this video is just showing you around condition of the vehicle and showing you some of the features it comes with. So first thing you'll notice there on the way past, you do have a nice hybrid badge there. And then first place we'll usually start as far as condition goes is just with the driver's side rear wheel. So it's a diamond cut design, really nice design as well actually. And I'll spend a little bit longer on this one so you can take the design in, and then as we move around I'll spend a little less time on each other wheel just so you can see the condition. So moving on down the side of the vehicle. So it is black, so any scratches will stand out like a sore thumb, but it's only a year and a half old at the moment. So it's not got much wear or tear whatsoever on it. If anything actually, now I'm thinking about it. So you can see the reflection of other cars on the car park there, or the one car. The bodywork has absolutely no dents, not even little marks from cars opening the doors into it. And onto the front alloy. Again, immaculate condition. So onto the front. First of the notable features is you do get parking sensors. So one at each extremity there. And you can see by my reflection there just how good the paintwork is. So then moving on again, we're onto the passenger side front wheel. Again, no curbing, no corrosion, nothing to be seen there. And then again, down the side of the vehicle you can see from the reflection, no scratches, no dents. Again from the other side. So onto the passenger side rear wheel. No wear and tear again. So this is a pearlescent paint, this one. It's called Crystal Black Pearl. That's probably why it's so reflective. So you can see the Mitsubishi there, reflected on the side. Really does stand out in the sun, this colour. Then onto the rear, we've got parking sensors again. So there's 4 along the bumper moulding. And then you've also got a reverse camera as well. So what we'll do is we'll just pop the boot open, just make sure the vehicle's actually open first. So there are some mats with this vehicle, they have all been cleaned, that's why they're in the boot. So we'll just put them just to the side for now. So as far as space goes, you've got plenty of it in there. You've also got pulley style load cover, so you don't actually have to take it out. If you want to get it out of the way, you just pull the handle back, it slots out of that little bit there, and it'll move itself out of the way. And there you've got a 12 volt power outlet. Over on the other side, it's a speaker on that side. And underneath the boot floor, you do have an inflation kit there. And the fluid's just hidden underneath the jack. So the reason you've not got a spare wheel in this one is because the hybrid batteries are stored under this section here. And then you do have a couple of these little handles, and what they do is just put the seat down from the rear, so you don't have to go around to do it. So it will eventually go once it gets past the seat belt. There we go. I'll just flip that bit up. As you can see there, it is fairly flat. Not quite 100%, but it's very, very close. You'd never have any issues pushing anything up there. So we'll just shut the boot and we'll have a look at the back seats. So as you jump in, you'll see even with the seat down there, still plenty of room stuff. So what we'll do is pop that back up. So as you can see there is plenty of leg room. So I'm 6'1", it's currently in my driving position. If I jump in, you can see there's plenty of space in front of my knees there, enough for your whole fist to go, so really spacious. And just while we're in the back, you do have climate vents here, so it can be targeted at each rear passenger. And you've got 2 USB sockets as well for charging your devices. And there's also a nice comfortable armrest with 2 cup holders in the middle there. So it's quite a comfortable place for rear seat passengers to be. And you do have some door mounted speakers as well, so the sound isn't too bad in the back either. So into the front, we do have electric windows all around, electric folding wing mirrors. We've then got electric lumbar adjustment on the seat. And we've got a little sort of safety area here. So you've got your sort of collision mitigation, you've got a lane departure warning, parking sensors, vehicle stability assist, and then you've also got your power button just above. So speaking of power button, I'll just press that. So I believe the vehicle is due for service, but it is booked in any minute. I'll just turn that off. There we are. But we are at Honda garage, and we do have Honda technicians to service that, so that will be done before it's ever handed over. But as you can see there, the mileage is 34,567. And we'll just skip through all that. And also, as you can see, 46 miles per gallon is its combined. So they do get really good miles per gallon for this size vehicle. Reason being is whenever you're not moving or you're going quite slow, or whenever it can, it will go into EV mode, as any hybrid would, but it does work very well in these. So onto features then. So on the wheel, you do have cruise control, the speed limiter, and it is adaptive cruise, so you do have your button there to adjust the distance from the car in front. Underneath that, you've got your lane keep assist button. Over on the left hand side, you've got some sort of general controls to flick through menus, so it's normally for the stuff directly in front there. You can also change the volume, you can skip tracks. You've got a little I button there which allows you to flick through different screens, so if you want to see what's going on with the power at any point, so as soon as you'd start moving, so what I'll do is I'll just put us in D, move forward a couple of feet and you'll see what happens. There we go, so you can see it's taking power from the battery there. So it's quite a nice little screen to look at, that one. It tells you what's going on at the time. We'll leave up the fuel at the moment. So back over behind the wheel, you do get automatic lights and you get automatic wipers. And just because I forgot, you've also got voice control button there and some dedicated phone buttons. And you've also got these pedals behind, so they are not actually pedal shifters, they are just how strong the regenerative braking is. So you can adjust that on the fly if you want with those. And then over to the infotainment screen, so it does have navigation, this model. It's currently up showing our location in White Lund Industrial Estate. We'll just hit home, show you what the home screen's like. So you can see there's plenty of different things going on there, but there are shortcuts all over the place. If you want to see all your audio sources, you can just tap source and it shows you all your different radio bandwidths. You've got USB, iPod, Bluetooth, smartphone connection there is your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. And you've got your audio apps which are accessible through the Honda AHA bit, I'll show you that one in a second. And then you've got HDMI. So as far as audio apps, you go through that to get to those. So onto the last little feature before we move on from the infotainment screen. If you go in reverse, there you are, you can see all your parking sensors. Then you've also got your camera there, so you do get 3 views with that. So you've got wide angle it's currently on, got a standard view and a top down. So quite nice and easy to use, that one. We'll just put ourselves back in park so we don't have any issues. Now as far as climate control goes, just shows you at the top of the screen there what's going on. Currently set to low, just because it's a warm day. But on 18 degrees it is working nicely, and if you want both sides on different temperatures, turn synchronize off and it'll let you adjust them independently there. And then moving down from there, you've got sort of your automatic gearbox selection. So you've got park, reverse, neutral and drive. Then you've got sport, economy and pure EV mode. And you've also got your parking brake with a brake hold function. So everything here works exactly as you'd expect, and it does it really, really well. So moving down, we've then got a nice little tray area with a 12-volt power outlet, 2 cup holders just behind that. And then you've got this large sort of armrest area, which does slide forward quite far. So if you do sit a bit further forward, you can move it in the right position. Then lifts up and you've got this removable tray, so you don't have to have it in, but it can slide backwards out the way there, so you can access the front. But the reason most people leave it in is because what a lot of people tend to do is they'll plug a device in there, run the wire up round the back, down the side, and then you can leave something sat on top, plugged into the bottom there. But as far as the connections go, you do have an HDMI one, a smartphone USB, so that's the one you'd use if you want to use Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You've got another USB and then another 12-volt power outlet. So in this car there are plenty of places to charge up devices. There's already 4 USB slots and 2 12-volt power outlets. So if there is anything I've not covered in this video anyway, don't hesitate to get in contact with us and we'll see what we can do for you. But otherwise, if you'd like to come down and see the vehicle, or as I said, you want a bit more info, don't hesitate and we'll see what we can do to help. Thanks, take care, bye.